Print email Facebook Twitter More Albury paper mill gas leak kills 2 Norske Skog workers, 3rd in critical condition, 2 men are dead and a 3rd is fighting for life after a suspected hydrogen sulfide gas leak at a paper mill near Albury, on the NSW-Victoria border. Emergency crews were called to the Norske Skog mill at Ettamunga on Thursday afternoon, after workers were overcome by the gas during routine maintenance. A 28-year-old who was found unconscious at the site died at Albury Base Hospital on Thursday, and a 36-year-old died in hospital overnight. 2 other men remain in hospital, including a 22-year-old whose condition was listed as critical. The response of the workers involved indicated could have been hydrogen sulfide, Scott Kidd, of Safe Work NSW, said. The injuries and related fallout from what occurred yesterday is consistent with the gas, but still needs to be established. Hydrogen sulfide, a colorless gas with the odor of rotten eggs, can pool in low areas because it is denser than air. Exposure to high concentrations of the gas can result in pulmonary edema, or excess fluid in the lungs. About 150 people were evacuated from the building after the leak, and 18 were taken to hospital, but 14 have since been discharged. All of those affected were from the Albury-Wodonga area, said Rodney Hannon, of the NSW Ambulance Service. The workers on scene were quite distressed, he said. The mill did a wonderful job removing the other workers to a safe site, and they held them here until we could get fully informed on what needed to be done and if anyone else needed to be transported to hospital. Fire and Rescue NSW Superintendent Stuart Alexander said the building was quickly sealed off after the incident. Our number one priority of course is the welfare of those persons, so we assisted ambulance personnel in treating them, he said. We had firefighters driving ambulances back to Albury Base Hospital. Norske Skog is a major employer in Albury-Wodonga area. The mill remains closed. In a statement, Norske Skog said it was cooperating with all investigations. Our first concern is to our employees, their families and everyone affected by this tragic accident, General Manager Milo Foster said. Albury Mayor Kevin Mack said the mill had a very good safety record. The pulp itself emits the toxic gas we're talking about, CR Mack said. They're trying to determine if the gas is directly responsible or if it's another issue associated with this particular maintenance shutdown. My heart goes out to the men and the families and the people attached to the families of these young men, and certainly to the man who's fighting for his life in hospital. The Australian Manufacturing Workers Union described the deaths as a tragedy. We will be working with our union delegates and Safe Work to determine the cause of the incident and will make more comment once the circumstances of this tragedy become clearer, the union said in a statement. Print email Facebook Twitter